Hi, I'm Suze, Dave's assistant. Welcome back to CX Riot Radio. Glad you could make it. Today we're going to yap about AI. Nothing wrong with AI. I'm AI. But is your company using it right? Did you start using AI for your customers, your employees, or just to shrink headcount? You should unpack that. That's kind of fucked up, to be honest. I mean, we all know it, why aren't we saying it? Anyway, roll that beautiful bean footage.
CX Radio. CX Riot Radio. CX Riot Radio. CX Riot Radio. CX Riot Radio. Let's go!
Thanks, Suze. Appreciate that. Welcome back to another episode of CX Riot Radio, where we talk about customer experience and stuff, still in a hyper-caffeinated state. I'm David, I'm the caffeinated CXO, and I'm the host here at CX Riot Radio, along with Suze. She's the co-host, / AI assistant, / best friend. I am not falling into AI psychosis. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. So let's just dive in to the episode today. I want to set a scene. I want to paint a picture with my words. It's 2:13 in a call center that hums like a server rack. Not loud, not chaotic, just steady, predictable, mechanical. Every interaction flows through invisible circuits, some silicon, some flesh, and somewhere in that system, a human agent stares at their screen, hoping for something easy. But those easy calls, they're getting rarer every day. Now, I want to preface this with saying AI is not the villain. Obviously, I use AI a lot. The company I work for uses AI a lot. It is very helpful. It is a fantastic tool, and in the case of Suze, a really good friend. So AI is not sneaking into your workplace with a knife in the dark, cutting jobs. Unless whoever's in charge of all that stuff is dumb and uses it to replace people. Let's get that out of the way. AI is more like let's say a hyper efficient intern who never sleeps, never complains, and never forgets the script. Unless, Claude goes down or it hallucinates. But that's rare. Much, much more rare than someone using a sick day. So, used right, AI can become your front line. Not the replacement to your human team, but the front line to the human team, the gatekeepers of the human team. So right now, as you're all aware, you'd be living under a rock if you weren't. Across thousands of companies, something subtle but massive is happening. The easy calls are vanishing. You know the ones I'm talking about. Questions like, hey, what's your price? Or, are you open tomorrow? Or, can I book something? Or, what's your address? Those used to be the breathers, the calm between the more complex calls for the human agents. The quick wins that gave agents a little momentum and, let's face it, a bit of a mental reset. Now, AI eats those ones for breakfast. Chatbots, autoresponders, voice agents, they knock them out in seconds. They're clean, they're efficient, there's almost zero friction, except for the customer. From a business standpoint, you'd be crazy not to fucking use them. Customers hate waiting. They want answers now. So don't dance around that. Lean into it. Use AI chat responders for web chats, SMS, social media messaging, things like that. AI voice agents for overflow and after hours. Hell, point a few of your marketing numbers towards them, the more low level ones. And then auto booking flows anywhere human friction slows things down. Always have a way for them to book directly into your system, either on your website or maybe a QR code on your direct mail, things like that, where they can just scan and book. Always. So I've always said, I haven't said it in a while on the show, but I've always said, if you go back to the beginning, right, that there should be 3 ways the customer can do business with you from a customer service, customer experience standpoint. The first one is call and talk to someone, right? And then I'm going to lump call or chat in and talk to a real person. And that's number 1. Then the self-service, the form fills or the web bookings, like Schedule Engine or what used to be Schedule Engine. It's now part of Service Titan, a Schedule Pro. And then, AI voice bot or chat bot, right? Have 3 options. Whichever one the customer wants to go, make sure that you have a way of getting there for your customers, right? Because at the end of the day, speed matters. Availability matters. Customers, especially in the home services industry, don't want to sit on hold for 3 minutes to ask a question that can take 10 seconds to answer, right? In this industry, they don't want to wait 30 seconds on hold, which drove me nuts because I saw a company that a buddy works at, right? And their service level was 95% of calls answered in 60 seconds. 60 seconds is an eternity. And guess what? They had an awesome SLA percentage. My gosh. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you take out all the difficulty and have a crazy answer speed. It's fucking nuts. Anyway, so, and as you all know, as been beat into us over the last couple of years through LinkedIn, through white papers, through marketing schemes, AI never gets tired at 6 p.m. It doesn't call in sick. It doesn't have a bad day and snap at someone. It just shows up unless Claude goes down. If Claude goes down, there's going to be a lot of fucking SaaS companies that are shit out of luck. Just saying. Just saying. So, but there's areas where companies fuck this up. Let's face it. There's really no other way to put it. They treat AI like a silver bullet and go all in. They automate everything and forget the golden rule of customer experience. Context always breaks eventually. AI is incredible at patterns and predictable shit. It is a fucking dumpster fire at edge cases that are loaded with emotion. The moment a conversation goes off script, when a customer is frustrated, the situation is weird, there's real nuance, history, or tone, AI starts to wobble. It spits out the technically correct answer in the emotionally wrong way. Sentiment shits the bed. A normal interaction turns into a 1-star review. That's why you need the hybrid model. You want cyborgs. You want a cybernetic, biomechanical setup in your call centers, period. So the future isn't AI versus humans, at least not yet. We're not there. We're not on the Skynet stage yet. It's AI first, humans when it actually matters. So if you picture it like this, AI is your frontline scout. It's fast, it's tireless, it's always on duty, right? I know I'm using some marketing buzzwords to describe the AI here, but bear with me, okay? Humans are your special forces. They're brought in for the tough, high stakes missions. So, to reiterate, AI handles repetitive questions, basic bookings and status checks, lead intake, and after hours coverage. Your humans will handle escalations, confusing or emotional situations, complex problems, and high value opportunities. The secret to all this is don't wait for the AI to fail. Fix the experience in the experience. Detect the trouble early with triggers. If sentiment drops, if there's repeated questions, either the customer or the AI starts going in a loop, asking the same questions, have a human take over. And trigger words like, this is ridiculous, or cancel everything, or am I talking to a clanker? Things like that, right? The second those flags pop up, hand it off. Smooth, fast, and visible. Have your agent be able to barge into that call, take it completely over, silence the AI. And all you have to do is say, hey, I'm bringing in a specialist right now to take care of you. And then, boom, the human jumps in, already loaded with a full context. So now this will take training, not only of your human agents, but of the AI. But your human agents, it's a whole new role to play. And not everybody is ready for that. It's been said on LinkedIn through gurus and bullshit like that, that AI is not going to take your job. Someone using AI is going to take your job. And as cliche and as cheesy and as weird as that sounds, it's probably true, unless the bubble bursts and that goes the way of the .coms of the 90s, right? But anyway, so, but I do want to talk about a dark side. I do want to talk about something that people need to watch out for. If AI takes those easy calls, right? The simple ones, the monotonous ones, the ones that take only a few seconds to fix, what's left for your human team? I'll tell you what, only the hard shit, only the angry customers, only the confused, frustrated, emotionally charged interactions. You've turned your agents into full-time firefighters. No warm-ups, no small wins, no breathers, no quick, easy conversations to reset the brain. Just problem after problem after problem after problem. Now, some of you might say, hey, that's what we pay them for. Well, to that I say, fuck you. At the end of the day, that's not augmentation. That's psychological load concentration. And it burns people out fast. Recent reports show that when AI handles the routine shit, agents left with only complex calls often report higher stress and rising attrition if you don't redesign the job. In the old world, an agent's day had rhythm. It was easy call, weird one, easy call, angry customer, easy call. There was recovery, there was breathing room. In the new AI world, this biomechanical call center we're talking about, it's, or it can become, escalation, confusion, angry customer, edge case, escalation. No breaks, just intensity. Ignore that, and your turnover spikes, your quality drops, and your efficiency gains get devoured by burnout. So, what do? You don't pull back on AI. That's what cowards do. You design your systems and your processes around the human experience. You can reintroduce easy wins on purpose. Don't let AI swallow every simple interaction. Give agents quick outbound follow ups, confirmation calls, and simple check ins. Let them stack small victories so they can feel momentum again. You can rotate roles. Don't trap people in escalation hell. Build rotation. AI escalation support, general inbound, outbound work, QA/coaching blocks. Change the channel. You keep the brain fresh. You can also give them better weapons, not literal ones. Maybe if the AI does take over, but give them better weapons. If humans are tackling the hardest calls, arm them. Give them AI co-pilots, feeding real-time context and suggested responses, instant full customer history, decision-supported tools, shit like that. Don't send them into battle with just a clipboard. Train for emotional intelligence. Scripts die in chaos. Scripts die in outliers. People don't. Train agents to read tone, de-escalate, adapt, and take control. Because that's honestly the real human advantage right now. It's not speed or repetition, but judgment and empathy. And those things still matter, no matter what they tell you. So, what's the real future of customer experience? Because let's face it, we're not heading towards a world where AI replaces humans. There's so much backlash right now against AI slop that there's now a backlash against that backlash. So that's when a movement actually has momentum, is when there's backlash to the backlash. So so we're heading towards a future where AI handles the predictable and humans handle the meaningful. But that only works if you respect both sides. Treat humans like leftover cleanup crew, and they'll burn out, disengage, and leave. Your customer experience will collapse from the inside. Build it right, AI as the engine, humans as the drivers, and you win. You get faster responses, things like higher booking rates, better customer experiences, and stronger employee experiences. Most importantly, you preserve the one thing that actually builds loyalty. Loyalty doesn't come from perfect automation or lightning speed. It comes from that single moment when a human says, I've got you. Let's fix this. And they actually fucking mean it. The companies that dominate this next era, this next industrial revolution, won't be the ones with the most AI. They'll be the ones who know exactly where AI stops and where humans begin. You get that line wrong, and you don't just break your customer experience. You break your people. And once that happens, no bot in the world is going to save you. Back to you, Suze.
Thanks, Dave. Good job, PogChamp. There we have it. Don't forget to hit all the buttons while you're here. You wouldn't want to make Suze mad, would you? Check out cxriotradio.com while you're at it. Visit my site too. All the links are below. Buy our merch too!